So I ended up putting like two people in a faction and two more people in another faction, and then the Druid's in her own faction. And
I have push to talk on, so if you see my mouth moving, please remind me that I have push to talk on.
Okay. Will do.
I have food, so I don't want you guys to hear me chewing and all that, so I figured I'd put push to talk on.
That makes sense.
But sometimes I forget it's on, and I start talking back to you guys, and I just... if you guys catch it, awesome. We'll
Hey.
see.
I see both of you.
Yeah, I see both of you.
I see everybody.
So how's your week been? Everything going good?
Just us again?
For right now,
Maybe.
yeah, it might be us. I know Summer said she doesn't think she'll be able to make it, and Bella said I might be there. Family's over.
Yeah. And I know that Rachel said that she's gonna try to get on tonight, but I don't know.
Okay, so I suggest if it's just the three of us, that maybe we'll just do a couple rooms. So because we're at the tail end, I don't want to go through 9 rooms.
Yeah, there's only a couple that are really important, and I'll wait until everyone's there. We should be good with most of them.
I think we should leave the last at least 5. Like 41 on.
Okay.
I mean, I doubt we'll get through all those, but like everybody.
I don't know. We
The
went through 9
important
rooms
ones
last
are
time.
from 42 to 45.
Okay.
Well, the really important ones, anyways. So, do you want to get started then?
Yeah, sure.
Can jump right in.
In about 20 minutes, I'm going to feed my snake. So we'll just have to take like a mini bathroom break.
That's all good.
Okay.
You said you only feed them. How often is it? It's like not that often, right?
It's like every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So like every payday I go and I make sure I have what I need and then I feed him.
So what happens if you don't get paid? No, I'm just kidding.
Then he waits till I get paid.
She's going.
I bought 3 this paycheck, so then that way if I don't have it in my budget next paycheck to get her at, I can still feed him. But
She's going hunt. She's gonna go outside trying to catch mice and rats.
Right. Just start catching them. Like, that's why you have your cat.
Yeah. If only they weren't so scared of the outside.
Little kitten over here sleeping right now. But yeah, where did we start off last time? The insects, the bees. Oh, you both have the new weapons too.
Oh yeah. I didn't put that down yet, so
Let me see.
I didn't either.
I think I have it saved in my notes. I can send it to the chat. But you got this as well as an ornate dagger that does regular dagger damage, but just looks prettier. And I'll just send it over here. This is this one's stats. I thought it was too perfect to pass up.
My dogs just left.
They're just like, bye.
Bye. We're out. I was telling her I started an online campaign.
Nice. I know you were talking about wanting to start one, but you were waiting for the people.
Zach saw that you put out the request for players, and he was just like, "You guys are looking for more players for your campaign?" And I was like, "No. Jess is starting another one." And he's like, "Oh, okay." He was
Only because
he thought that we were trying to get more people to join our campaign.
we need more people. No, I only did it because I really want to DM, but I can't get my group together here.
But you were able to get enough people?
Yeah. It's
What?
yeah.
You sound so
They're
concerned.
they're interesting people.
Hmm.
I have a married couple that apparently have been playing for a while, so they have some interesting characters made up.
Oh.
And then I have the
A virgin bar.
Virgin Bard.
That's great. What kind of style are you playing? Are you doing a module or are you doing homebrew?
I'm just doing module.
Which one?
Princess of the Apocalypse.
Oh, interesting. I don't think I've heard of
It
that one.
I just happened to see it in there and I'm like, okay,
That's
it
cool.
looks cool. It was funny because I was telling them about some of the stuff that we've done in ours, and I was like, they're like, what the heck kind of campaign are you doing? And I'm like, the Lost Mine of Phandelver.
Except for right
They're like,
now. This is just
they're like, yeah, but it's so much funnier when you tell them that
yeah,
you're
right?
doing all
They're
this
like,
stuff, and
wait,
they're
what? How did that you get there from that?
like, what? What? How? How
Yeah.
even?
Yeah, you see, we just took drugs and we had a bunch of fun stuff going on. We're in this haunted house in someone's mind, you know?
I seduced the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, right. By the way, if Bella comes back, he might be showing up again.
Oh
Oh my
no.
goodness.
I felt so
Oh
bad
Oh
no.
because
no.
she's such a huge fan of Alice in Wonderland. She even has a tattoo of it, and I didn't even know. I was just like, I feel so bad. But we'll see.
Oh goodness. He's gonna be like, "Hey, you owe me."
Just like, oh yeah,
Uh,
I was
About
hoping you would
that.
forget. Oh.
About that.
all
I can't
right.
right now. Be like, I can't right now. It's that time of month.
He's called the Mad
Sorry.
Hatter. No, never mind. Uh, but yeah, you guys went through the bee's nest or the wasp nest and got the weapon or weapons. And I don't remember what else you got. I think it was just like coins and stuff like that. You saw the needle blights and the
I
twigs
got a
of the
hat.
pine. Oh yeah, you did. Toothless.
I got a toothless hat.
You guys saw the owl bear. You saw the bullywug toad people, and you were able to convince the guard to give him the stuff. The evil centaur that you helped break out of prison. Um, Willy Wonka's chocolate
Oh, or we
factory.
released a gang member.
Yeah.
I think we're now a part of her gang.
Sweet. We got protection though, right?
For as long as we're recognized, yeah.
Cool.
So
Good.
there was Willy Wonka's chocolate factory where you got bit by an Oompa Loompa while you were dragging out Beth because she took
Drugged up.
she took LSD chocolate. You saw a scarecrow who had magic powers. You saw the mad scientist who you interrogated and found he was doing medical experiments on people. You were pets of giants. You saw the talking painting, and that's where you guys left off. Now you guys are at room. where are you? You're at room 29.
29. I don't even think I'm ready for this. Alright, what's this door look like?
It looks like it has claw marks on it. And besides that, it's a wooden door.
Is it unlocked?
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Okay, I'll open it.
Oh, yeah.
She's hesitating.
Okay.
Did one blow me up?
Okay,
Mhm.
10d10. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god, I'm dead. Like dead.
No, but you're able to go inside, and right when you walk in, it looks like very beautiful scenery. It looks like you're going out into an open field, but around that is jungle. Both of you can make perception checks. All right. Well, what you do see around you are some very weird looking animals. You can't really tell what they are right now, but they are not ones that you're familiar with. You do see across the field a bit is a giant nest, and peering inside the nest, you can see on top of these eggs is the one puzzle piece. It looks slightly bigger than the rest of the puzzle pieces that you've had to grab so far.
You said
Puzzle
it's on the
pieces.
nest?
It's inside of the nest with the eggs
Okay.
out in this field. And you see a lot of weird animals, but you aren't really sure what they are.
Okay.
Try to be sneaky?
What type of nest is this?
It looks like it's made out of twigs. It's quite big, but it's probably the size of like a twin bed almost. It's very large and has large eggs inside of it. It's on the ground, and yeah, uh, you can make an intelligence check if you want.
You said which check?
Intelligence.
I don't like the looks of this.
You can tell. Well, I would say that Kallista doesn't really know, but Beth, you can mostly just tell from old books that this is prehistoric almost. This is not a normal animal that you've seen.
Okay. I mean, fair. I live underwater, so.
You read in books
Okay.
that, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna climb in the nest
All right.
and get that puzzle piece.
You have to get across the field first. Are you just gonna go?
Okay.
Oh,
I was just gonna go for it.
I'm
Alright.
sneaking.
Wait 1 second.
Do you want me to roll anything?
I am not
It's up to
sneaking.
you if you don't want to. I just need to open up my book for a second.
Okay.
'Cause I
Oh,
am not
just
prepared.
for a second.
Let me get you guys to roll initiative. No.
Me just dropping everything.
Zach put both the cats in here. Of course he did, because I have food. So I have both of them staring at me.
They're just like, oh, so we're put in here with food. Why can I not find it? Ah, here we go. All right. Frick. That was weird, though. All right. I have no idea how that even happened. I dropped my laptop down like that because of my headphones, and my door closed, and there was no reason that should have happened, but it's weird.
It's haunted.
Hopefully not.
Ghost.
I live here. Okay. Okay, I'm back here. Okay, and it's going to make a perception.
If I ever have somebody I'm going to worship, it's going to be Lucifer from the show Lucifer.
I actually haven't watched that show, but I hear it's very good.
I haven't started that one yet. I plan to eventually.
I watched a few
Haven't
of
gotten
it.
to it.
You know what I went to see yesterday? Star Wars.
How did you like it?
It was good.
All right.
It was really good.
Very convincing.
No, it really was good.
Okay.
I in-game cried during it.
Oh.
What is the last one?
Of this trilogy.
Yeah.
Not a trilogy anymore. What is it? When there's 4.
I don't know.
I forget. But they're doing another Star Wars trilogy.
Oh.
Is it
So
following Lando?
I don't know. But I heard that they're already planning on doing another trilogy. So it's not officially the end of Star Wars.
Yeah, but I mean, of these people,
But of this group, yeah.
it made me sad.
I'm waiting for the movie to hit Disney Plus.
Right. I have it free for a year because I'm a Verizon customer. But yeah, so it doesn't see you, and you can tell walking by it. These are because you're getting very close to them at this point. You see it flying overhead. You see one just kind of lumbering by you. You see one that's staying somewhat close to the nest, and that one's quite large. You see they are dinosaurs. Literal dinosaurs.
Okay. I was expecting like a griffin or something, but okay, alright, dinosaur jungle makes sense.
I want one.
You won't. You're just gonna go over to one.
I don't have animal handling, so that's all on you to get that one.
So you can see around you there is an Allosaurus, which is kind of like wait one second. Do you guys know what that is? I'll just send it over to you. It's kind of like, I think, a smaller T-Rex.
I think so.
But yeah, you see that one is by the nest. And it's quite large still, even though it's smaller than a typical T-Rex. I'm going to go ahead and just send a picture of what one of them looks like. And you can also see a Triceratops in the distance. You see a pterodactyl up ahead. You see a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but that one's very far away. But you can hear trees literally crunching under it. So yeah. You also see some other smaller ones too, but they aren't bothering you.
Okay. All right. I guess instead of just going there at like normal pace, I'm going to try to be slower so they don't attack as
Yeah.
Okay.
sorry as like but
I
like I would like to still go towards the nest,
I was
but
gonna
with a
say
little more caution.
you were already at the nest because I did a
Oh, okay.
perception check and it didn't see you guys. I rolled pretty
Okay.
poorly on that, but yeah. You're there if you
Okay.
want to be there, but
Then I'm gonna climb in the nest.
I'm gonna stand guard.
Thank
okay.
you.
So you can make a perception check and you can, or yeah, Kallista can make a perception check and you can make an acrobatics check. Or I guess that would be more athletics, wouldn't it? Because you're climbing in.
Well,
Oh, never mind. You're good. I already asked you to roll that. So you're able to get in there very easily. You kind of just jump in.
okay. Yeah.
And yeah, you just see the dinosaurs roaming by, but you don't see one in particular pointing out.
I'm gonna take the puzzle piece.
Okay, and you
Leave
notice,
everything else untouched.
well, it's on top of the eggs.
Okay.
So you go and grab it.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check. Okay. You are able to grab it, and as you're crawling down, you hear one of the eggs start to crunch beneath your feet, but it doesn't break
Oh.
because you just
Okay.
made the check. So you're good.
Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad I didn't prematurely hatch these eggs. And now I'm gonna climb back out of the nest.
Okay.
Do you want me to do athletics instead of acrobatics this time?
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to get out. It's fine.
Okay. And then I think we should just sprint and get out of here.
Yes.
Okay. So you could go ahead and sprint out if you want. Let me just do this real quick. Oh. And I would say that this time it sees you. What is your speed?
30?
Okay, it starts catching up to you, and when you're near the door, it is going to make an attack against you because it is faster than you, but you weren't too
Yeah.
far from the
Yeah,
door.
that's fine. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have it do this attack and this attack. It's gonna do a melee attack. Does a 12 hit you, Beth?
No.
Okay, so it misses you. Does a 24 hit you, Kallista?
Oh, what was that?
Does a 24 hit?
Oh yeah.
And that would be... And that'd be 5 hit points. And it claws at you. It has like tinier claws, but it still reaches down and claws you. But besides that, you're basically at the door.
All right. Well, good. We made it out with the puzzle piece. All right. What does this next door look like?
The next door, it has a wreath on it, but it looks like it's made of like dead and dying branches.
Someone forgot to take their wreath down.
Mm-hmm. Is the door locked?
Nope, it's not locked.
I will open this door
Okay. As soon
slowly.
as okay. You open it and you walk out, and it looks like you're in the slums of a little town, a very small town, and it looks dark out, and there's snow on the ground, it's cold, and you see a bunch of people crying around a little fire in the center of the town.
Um,
Is the puzzle piece in the fire?
You don't see it.
Okay.
I guess I'll walk up to one of the people.
Okay, and they look over at you, and you see that they almost look relieved to see you. And they're like, Are you adventurers? Are you here to help?
Well, sure. What's your problem?
Someone took our kids. All of our kids.
All of them?
It's well, some of our kids are still here, but he took a great deal of the children that we have over here, and I'm not sure where he took them. And they pulled out a picture to you guys, and it's just like his name is Krampus, and he takes everyone that he sees naughty in his opinion, and I don't know what he wants to do with them. There are rumors that he just uses them as slaves, or he just kills them. I don't know where he takes them, but it happens every year, and we don't know how to stop it.
I'm pretty sure that's my great-great-grandpa.
Is that
I was
canon?
gonna say this is a relative.
I don't know. Does it look like they'd be related to me?
It's canon now.
Yeah.
I sent
It
you
looks like he
guys
might be related to me.
I sent you guys a picture of what he looks like.
Yeah. I just looked down. I'm like, he looks like he might be related to me. It's my great-great-grandpa. All right, we'll go find your kids. Although, if they're naughty, they probably deserved it.
I don't think young Billy deserved it simply because he talks back sometimes. I'm sure everyone had a naughty streak when they were younger. I mean, sure, Jessica hit the bottle at like 5, but I'd blame that on the mother.
Or maybe if you guys were better parents. We'll go, though, right?
Sure.
Well, where's this guy live?
She points to the top of like a hill area, and there's a dark house up there, like a little cabin. And it's just like everyone's just too scared to go, but he lives up there.
I'm just gonna start marching my ass up there.
I mean, it's sort of like a family reunion now.
But is he really your great grandpa, or were you just deceiving him?
I'm just gonna go with the picture showed me look like my great grandpa. So I don't know.
I mean,
Until I
if you want to
actually
make him your
meet the
great
guy.
grandpa, go ahead. I'm just I want to know before you go up there.
I do want Krampus to be my great great grandpa.
I like that.
I do too.
Oh, all right then. Oh, you're just
I made you
marching
my
up,
family.
marching up to his cabin.
Yes. And I just like bang on the door.
You see someone pokes their head out, and you do see what looks like the picture, and he's just like, "Who are?" And then he just stops in the middle of his words, and he's just like, "No, it can't be. Come in, Kallista." Just like pinches your cheeks. Just looks over at Beth and just is just like, I haven't had fish before. What, you brought us a snack?
She is my friend. She is with me. She stays alive.
Alright then. Come on
Sorry
in.
to disappoint you in tasting my people.
Oh no.
Alright. Gramps. What's going on here?
Cramps.
You stealing children? Gramps.
You already know that's what my main meal is. And he points to a bunch of kids in like these cages.
Alright, let's make a deal. Let us return these children so we can get what we need, and then after we leave, you do whatever you want.
What do you need?
We need a puzzle piece.
I have a puzzle piece.
Oh, I need the puzzle piece.
Oh, so you need the puzzle piece and the children? Respect your
What?
elders.
You know what? I don't even think we need to release the children.
We don't.
The puzzle.
You know what? Grandpa, you keep the children, give us the puzzle piece, and we'll get out of your hair.
And you see him just like, you know what?
They sent us up. They sent us up here to get the children back, but since
It is the
you're our
holidays.
family,
Would you like to sit down and have dinner with me?
Sure.
what exactly is for dinner tonight?
Well,
You know what? Honestly,
Fine, let's go. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
it's free dinner. It's free food. I'm okay.
Of course. Sit down. And he like pulls out some seats to this old like oak table he has, and in the corner are just like cages of kids. And he puts down on the table what looks like a bunch of cooked meats and everything with seasonings and whatnot. But I mean, inferred, he's just like, so this one's name was Billy. This one.
We don't need to know the names.
Oh, yes, of course.
We don't need to know.
Sometimes it's just kind of my profession, to know the kids.
Yeah.
And then blame them and make them suffer for what they've done. Anyways, here you go.
I get it.
So how are your parents?
I bought you a present.
You did?
Oh, they're great. They're great. They're still performing back home.
Oh, yes. I'm so Wait, is it your mother or your father's side?
My mother.
Okay, it's just like, oh, yes, I'm so disappointed in her. I mean, yeah, she's doing what she loves, obviously. Yeah, that's all we could hope for.
They're definitely happy.
Well, that's
They're
good
happy.
to hear. We always wanted them to be happy. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna dig in.
But he asks you,
It's
he's
like-
just like, so what are you doing?
Oh, I thought you were asking me as a DM.
Yeah, I realized that
like,
my
well,
voice
I'm
is
gonna
about
eat.
the same, but but yeah, you're just eating, I guess.
This is delicious.
Thank you. I've been making it for centuries. Kallista? Oh, no, never mind. I thought you were frozen for a second.
No, I was thinking.
Did you get my message?
Did I what?
Did you get my message?
Yeah, that's what I was looking.
Okay. That's probably why she's thinking.
Okay. He's just like, I
had a thought.
Oh.
I had a thought. So I sent her a message, and we're gonna see how that plays out later.
Okay.
But
I don't know how to send sneaky messages over through here.
Send
it's
it to her on Discord.
/W and then my name. But you can also message anywhere else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Discord is usually where I send the secret messages. I know that you can do the / and everything through here, but But yeah, he's just like, I have a couple presents for you too, if you want to stay for a little while.
Oh, I brought you a present, and I just needed, puzzle pieces enough, and I just really wanted, to see you and
Of course.
give you this gift. I'm gonna give him the little dragon pouch I got.
Well, thank you, Kallista. And you see him take out his own pouch, and it looks like a stocking, and he puts the puzzle piece in there and hands it over to you, and it's just like, you can take this, and consider this bag a grand gift from your great-great-grandfather to you.
Thanks. You're the best.
And also, this is a stocking of holding.
I have a stocking of holding.
It's a bag of
exciting.
holding that looks like a stocking.
Sweet.
Yep, and he's just like, here, I also have this for you guys, and he hands you over a drink, and he's just like, eggnog, the finest. I stole it from the town.
Hey. Why not? When you're out stealing their children, steal their eggnog too. All right, cool.
And he's just like,
Yeah.
be careful, bottoms up, and he drinks it. And you
I'm
see
gonna
your
drink it too.
great-great-granddad looks a little loopy.
Oh, maybe I won't drink that yet.
Well, drunk.
Because we still have to get. Well, yeah, but I imagine, like. I don't know. Sure. I'll try. I'll do a constitution check.
Oh, you don't have to. If you down it, then you're automatically drunk.
Okay.
This
yeah,
flask
we'll do
is
that.
filled with real stuff, not for kids version. Fully replenishes your hit points, which is you guys didn't really need to do. And yeah, you don't have to make a check for you. It goes straight to your head. So yeah.
So,
Shit. All right. Cool.
so now I have a drunk Beth.
Yeah. Which is
And I have to,
normal at this point, I think.
yeah. And I have to figure out how to get through the town with drunk Beth.
Yeah.
With their children.
He's just like, would you like me to come with you, or are you fine escorting yourself?
Do you have a goat?
A goat? I don't, but the town has goats I can get.
I just need an animal, I think. I think this will work with an animal.
I don't really eat animals, but I can grab one if you want.
I just need a random animal, alive, preferably.
Okay, would you like to get it with me, or would you like me to go by myself? You can't touch anything if I leave you alone.
Oh, we're not going to touch anything. We're just going to eat.
Okay, enjoy. And he just kind of stumbles out because he's drunk now. Drunk cramping.
And I'm going to tell drunk Beth, I'm going to try to disguise an animal as a child.
Okay. We can just pretend we're taking one out as a time.
That was the plan.
Okay, because originally I was like, if we have some form of illusion spell, we can pretend we're bringing the children with us, and then we can leave. And then as we leave, the spell disappears away, and then they're like, oh my god. But then, it would at least get us through without them freaking out and telling us to go back and all of that.
But
now, if we claim that we're going one at a time, it might be a little trickier to give them the animal and then keep going to the door. But we might satisfy somebody.
I could cast hideous laughter and make them start laughing.
Okay. Yeah.
If they're in a group, I think.
I think that's only one person. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I could cast Thunderwave on him and run.
Just kill them.
It worked last time.
Yeah.
My thing is now just the Thunderwave villagers. All the time, just Thunderwave villagers.
Alright, cool. At whichever you decide, I'm down.
So, to make it look like we'll disguise an animal and pretend like we're thing, and then we'll slowly try to get far enough away. I'll cast Thunderwave, and we'll run.
Alright.
Did we just eat children?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're eating children right now.
You can infer that. You just see the children.
He did try to tell us the name.
That's why I was like, well, but I'm also saying, I'm going here. I can't refuse first because he's welcomed us into his home.
That's true.
So
So
Outside you can suddenly hear what sounds like yelling and screaming and angry shouts. And if you look out the window, because it's just kind of an open window, but you can see that all of the townspeople are huddled around your great-great-grandfather, and he's holding a goat in his hands while they're yelling and have these torches up and everything like that.
We have to go help him.
Okay.
He's family.
So yeah, you could go down the small hill and you see them, they look over to you and they're like, "Oh, thank goodness, the adventurers are here to help us." And you see your great-grandfather just like looks annoyed at them.
How many villagers are there?
Around him, I'd say about 12, and they're in like a circle around him.
So if I cast a Thunderwave, it's gonna hit him.
Yeah, I would hit him. But you know that he's very strong, so up to you.
Well, he is my grandpa, and he knows what I can do, so I'm just gonna yell to him, "Grandpa, you gonna be okay?"
He's just like, "I'll be fine. I could squish them in a second, but I'm not interested in them. I'm only interested in the children."
I'm gonna do my thing,
Alright,
so
do it.
brace
I'll
yourself.
be behind you.
Brace yourself, Grandpa.
Okay, go ahead and do Thunder Wave.
I just like thunder waving villagers.
I'll also give you advantage on that because they are very surprised. You surprise them because you're on your grandpa's side.
Does that mean I get to do it twice?
No, just to hit with advantage. Let me see.
Of course I'm gonna be outside. It gave me a stocking of holding. That's the best.
You gave him your little pouch.
My little dragon pouch.
Alright, and what is that? Constitution 13. And yeah, that gets them.
Yay!
You okay, Grandpa?
Oh, I didn't see the damage on it. Oh, was that the
Oh.
damage, the 13? I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then. Oh, and all of them have died. They only had 11 hit points.
Yes. Alright.
Oh my god, you just keep killing a bunch of innocent people in, like, mob circles.
Well, they keep attacking people.
And
I mean, probably not innocent people either. I'm probably protecting like the not good people either.
he sighs and he's just like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be good. I might have to move to get more supplies, but I'll be fine. Here's your goat." Hands you the goat. Like, just, he's like a tall, lanky man, so it's like nothing in his arms, but he hands it over to you, and it's just giant.
Now I have a goat.
Yeah, you have a goat.
What's funny is you probably don't need the goat anymore.
I don't, but I want to keep it.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe we'll use it in another room.
Yeah. Grandpa, also, you get the rest of the children now.
Oh, yes, that's a good point. I will collect them and make a feast, and then I'll be on my way. Thank you. And then he gives you a hug, and he's just like, "Do you need anything else?"
No, that's all.
"Okay, thank you, granddaughter." And he looks over at you, Beth, and is just like, "And to you." And then he goes off on his way. You just see him start to drag
Bye,
the
Grandpa.
children out of their homes and everything.
Let's go.
What a great grandpa.
He's the best. Let's not tell anybody about this.
No, of course not.
Oh, and for your ways, he comes back one more time and gives you like a little container of food, and it's just like some jerky, and then gives you both another little hug, and then just goes on his way.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Oh, I can't hear you.
This is children jerky.
Yeah, you both have a thing of children jerky. You can write it down as
Oh my
that in
gosh,
your
yes.
pack if you want. It counts as a ration, but it's children meat.
Children jerky.
You said how much is it that we have?
That would be equivalent to 1 ration for each of you.
Okay.
Children jerky. Yeah.
So from that, you got a stocking of holding, the puzzle piece, a goat, children jerky. Your Beth, I don't know if you drink Kallista, but either way, you'd feel kind of drunk at this point if you did.
I didn't drink.
Okay.
I don't like the eggnog. It's gross.
Okay, then Beth is still pretty tipsy though, but good.
Stocking of holding. I get that thing too.
And that just works as a bag of holding. Do you know how bag of holdings work?
I don't, but I know it's good.
It is. It's very good. You could put like anything in there, like everything in there, and you just have to think about it and pull it out. But you can put like all of your supplies in there and it would just count as the weight equivalent of the stocking, and that's it.
Yeah, but like it holds almost like 500 pounds.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yep.
Good, because I have so much crap.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at my equipment now, and I'm like, it's getting super long.
But with that, I will also say that just a suggestion, you don't have to do it, it's your bag, but a lot of people usually kind of become like the team, stuff holder with that, but up to you.
I'm a stuff hold in my stuff.
But
Is it
yeah.
black? I hope it's black, because, Krampus.
Yeah. It kind of has like a little festive like trim around the folding its stocking part, like some like reds and
Nice.
greens, but overall it's like black and gray.
Well, that was fun. I got a goat.
Yeah,
I'm still walking this goat.
Yeah, you just have a goat with you.
I just have this little goat on a lead.
Yeah, like that. That's perfect. So yeah, just look.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
But it has your name on it, not Elizabeth, of course. Maybe it does. Maybe he took it from an Elizabeth.
Yeah, right.
It stole it from Elizabeth.
So yeah, the next door looks it's a black door handle, but yeah.
Oh, black. This seems good.
Just to clarify, because you were cutting out a little bit, the stocking, is that for both of us or just Kallista?
Just Kallista has a stocking of holding, but yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I wasn't writing it down, and I didn't want to think that she just had it if it was meant for both of us. Okay.
Yeah, I was suggesting that both of you use it, but it's really up to her because it's her thing. But
okay, that's fine. Like a party treasure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will definitely hoard everybody's stuff in.
At some point we can go over how much everything weighs, but I think that'd be good for a while now.
I did have to tell Summer that I got a goat. I have a goat.
I have a goat now.
She's like, what? She's like, what? How? Oh, God. Dove
from
would be
your
so
great great
mad.
grandfather. Oh, yeah, right. Dove's down in
She's having a good
Jacksonville.
time down there.
Right? She'd come back and be like, "Aw."
I'm gonna take a mini break,
Yep.
and
To
I will be
be
right back.
Yeah, I just saw that picture and I was like, he looks like he could be related to me.
I find that so awesome because I was expecting this to go completely differently. Like, way different. I'm just like, oh, okay then. I'm cool with that.
You thought we were gonna fight him.
Yeah, I was like, oh, But nope, it's your great great grandfather. And now you have a goat. And you ate children meat.
Goat. I gotta name my goat. What am I gonna name it?
Oh no, you're gonna get attached.
I need to name the goat.
Oh, also, try to do an animal handling check.
Oh yeah, and I'm not very good at that, so
You never know.
this goat probably hates me.
It seems impartial.
Goat's like, as long as you feed me, we'll be okay.
Yeah, it's just like,
I
I'm a
don't care.
goat, doing goat stuff.
Is my goat a boy or girl?
I would say it's a boy. Baby goat.
My goat's name is Lord Hollysword.
Lord what?
Hollysword.
Polysword?
Hollysword.
Oh, Holly Sword. That's awesome.
Lord Hollysword. It was some random generator I found.
Nice.
Random. I gotta remember that. Let me write that down. Or type it in here. And they must think very highly of my goat.
Also, I don't know if you know the stats for this stuff, but I'm gonna send it over here. I sent in the party talk the bag of holding stuff. The bag weighs 15 pounds regardless of its contents, but can carry 500.
Since I just recently learned how to move stuff over to my thing, I'm just gonna put it as a bag of holding.
Yeah, could put it as a bag of holding. But it looks like a stocking.
Hey, come back here.
But yeah, the way it works is you have to think about what it is and then pull it out. Because it's from different dimensions. You can't just like look for it.
It's like the astral plane or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Ah, where'd you go? Oh, there's two of you.
There's two of me.
I'm gonna just...
Go away.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, good. I'm gonna look for some music for the next part. See if there's anything good. I might just start putting the copyright stuff in here because, like, this stuff has, like, nothing on it. Or maybe just find some other non-copyright stuff outside of Roll20.
Okay, back. Sorry.
Hello.
I had dropped it, and he didn't know that it fell. He thought I pulled it out, so he was like following my hand up, and I'm like, please don't bite me. So you said that this one has a black door handle?
Yeah, it's a black door with a black door handle. And if you could just wait 1 second, I'm trying to find some good ambiance for it.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
All of this sounds so happy. It's not what I'm looking for at all.
That's good news. That you're looking for really dark, unhappy music for
Well,
the room we're about to enter.
You're in a haunted house, you know.
No, I know, I'm teasing.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't played with like Bella in forever.
Some of these sound really good. I don't know. But they just don't match. Like, yeah. Oh well, I'll just leave it for that for now. So yeah, if you want to go ahead and try the door, or do whatever you want.
Yeah, let's open this.
Okay, and as you go to open it, you see a plume of dark smoke kind of go around you and past you. And as you look in, you see it looks like almost like just an abandoned building you might find in New York City, like a really tall brick, not brick, but concrete building style. And around the floors are rubble, broken glass, and you hear someone crying. You can see a couple of dead bodies, and that's like what you walk into, and just like rows of different doors. Most of them blown open or something along that line. And both of you can make a perception check as well.
We should probably find the door that's shut. Probably where we need to go. Bad one.
Okay, so both of you can see, kind of go from one door space to the other, kind of walk across the little pathway in between the doors. There is a lumbering beast, like a looks almost demonic. You aren't really sure what it is at first, but I'm gonna send it to our group chat. This.
Okay.
You see that kind of lumber across. You can also see in front of you at the end of the hall is a dead body, and on the dead body is a backpack, and sticking out of one of like the side pieces where you'd put like a canteen or something, it had hanging off of it is a puzzle piece.
I guess I don't want to talk to this thing. We should just kill it.
Yeah. Or sneak around it and just take the backpack and the puzzle piece.
That works too. That's probably a better idea.
I was suggesting taking the backpack because Dove might need a new one since hers is enchanted.
That's a good idea.
Alright, I will roll stealth.
Sneaking around.
Okay.
Not sneaking around. I'm rolling so terrible.
Oh wait, I should probably. So it does not see Beth, but it does see Kallista as you try to sneak by, and it comes out from the doorway and it lashes out at you.
Guess we're doing it my way.
So it's going
Yeah, we're gonna fight.
It's going to be a 9 to hit.
No.
Nope. And also, I don't know if this is really great. I only listened to it for a second, but yeah, you see a bunch of rubble, you see a bunch of people crying and dead around you and the landscape and everything. But yeah, you're almost at the backpack, but I would say that it's in a 5-foot radius around you, Kallista. I don't know if you want me to pull up a map for it, but do you feel like you need a map for it, or do you just want to fight him?
I'll
We
just
can
fight it.
fight him.
Okay. If you need me to, I could pull up something quick, but he's close to you.
I mean, if he's in front of her, and I've already snuck past, then I would like to turn to flank.
Yeah.
I would just want to say that now,
Yeah.
ahead of time.
You don't want to run away?
No, I'll fight with her.
Okay.
But we don't
Me by myself.
necessarily need to have a map up for that.
Yeah. Alright, so it's roll initiative. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's even worse. Okay. I'm just putting a random token over here. Just that way I could use it. This is not what it looks like, but just to add a turn. These dice have not been nice to me. But yeah, next would be Kallista.
Alright. I am going to... Oh, I don't have my club in here. Crap.
It's a 3d4 piercing. If you want to add it really quick.
I'll add it after this. I'll use my rapier right now. Oh, maybe not.
And that does not hit it. Yep. It lets out a gurgling noise and tries to go towards you. It's going to try to hit Kallista one more time, since you're right in front of it. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
That would be 4 damage. And it uses its claws and it lashes out at you and attacks you. But yeah, so. And it lets out another weird gurgling sound.
Ouch.
Do you know Abyssal? Either
No.
of you? No, never mind then. You could hear him
No.
like say something in some weird voice, but you aren't sure what he's saying. But yep, next would be Beth.
Okay. I'm going to use the club
Okay.
and I'm going to I guess say that it says here that we need as a bonus action, speak the mace's command word, causing hornets to crawl out of the nest and swarm around it, and that's the part that does the damage. So I'm going to do that. It's gonna be go hornets, and then I'm going to swing and hit with.
So your command word is go hornets. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that.
Oh, sorry, it's super long because I put in the description on what it does.
Oh, it's all good. Let me just read this for a second.
Yeah. I just copied from the wiki.
Says an additional 3d4 piercing damage. So I think it does a regular damage as well as 3d4.
So it would be okay. So hold on. What is
Whatever a normal
club's
club would
damage?
be plus 3d4 once you use a bonus action to use the command word.
Okay, hold on one second, because I only put in the 3d4. So just
And it works for a minute a day. A minute during a fight is a long while. I think that's like 9 rounds or something like that. I have to look.
oh yeah, because each round is 6 seconds, so it's like 10. A normal club is just 1d4.
Okay.
So it does an additional 3d4 with my.
All right, you could roll that then.
Okay. That would be with all of it, because currently I only have the 3d4 in here, but I'm going to
Alright.
update it. So 4d4 plus my modifier, so 10 points of damage.
Yep, and it looks like it rears back and it starts trying to lash out at both of you, but it can't reach you and it just kind of falls down in pain, and you see it die. And the bees are still going at it. So, yep. You can hear other ones in the well, not distance, but on another floor. Like, it sounds like they're below you and they're clomping around.
Okay, I was expecting it to be harder to kill that.
It's actually...
What?
Yeah. It's actually not that hard
Just
to
from
kill.
the picture?
Yeah,
From
right?
the picture, I was expecting a lot more. Okay, so then I guess we're gonna get that puzzle piece.
You hear someone from another room shout out to you guys, and they're like, is there someone there?
No.
I was gonna say, don't say anything.
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they know we're here.
Well, we killed something. Yeah, I think we should just ignore them and grab the backpack and get out of here.
Hello, can someone help me, please?
Uh,
You also see the
uh,
backpack right in
It's.
front of you with the dead guy and the puzzle piece.
I think we should help them.
I think that it's a monster trying to get us to go into that room, so I'm going to just take the backpack and the puzzle piece and go to the next door.
Okay.
You make a fair enough point there.
Alright.
And,
You're able to grab it. Inside of the bag, you see some, it looks like rotten food, and there's, tattered clothes and stuff along that line, but nothing all that special. The
I
stuff
want
for
to leave
survival.
the rotten food, but I'll keep the tattered clothes because we might use clothes scraps for something in the future.
Okay. And also, you can see outside the window at the end of this hallway, you can see what looks more like a refined cityscape almost. Taller buildings, mostly made of concrete and everything, and lumbering everywhere are these things. Like, they're all over the place.
Okay.
But, yep. But
All right.
besides that,
So let's go to the next.
alright.
alright. Um, oh, okay. So the next room looks like another door. And it has like Christmas lights around it, like almost like I don't know what would be the old version of Christmas lights, like a D&D version, like maybe just like little candle lights. And they're all flickered and they're different colors and they're surrounding the door, but just for decorative purposes.
Okay. Very festive. Um. I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, it's locked, but it's a cheap lock.
Okay. All right. Um. So what? I don't have a lock pick.
Oh, you don't have to be proficient in something in order to use it if you don't want to be, or if you want to try something still. So you'd be able to do a sleight of hand check and just see if you can open it.
I will try that then.
Yeah, you're able to open it fairly easily because it's really not that difficult of a lock. So yeah, you're able to open up the door. And inside right away you see it looks like a small fireplace, wooden floor, some dinky furniture. There's like a Christmas tree up. Um, and yeah, that's what you see when you walk in.
Okay. Um.
But you can also make a perception check when you walk in as well.
Oh, that's what I get.
Yeah.
Instant karma for laughing at my 4.
Totally. That's what I get. I deserve that.
This looks like a nice holiday home. It looks nice to you, Kallista. I mean, to you, Beth, it also looks fairly nice, but you seem to get a better sense of the surroundings slightly. You almost feel at
Don't
home.
eat the tree, Lord Holly Sword.
But also, you see a little girl walk in, and go ahead and make an intelligence check, both of you.
Killer.
Or no, it would be wisdom. Wisdom, I think. That would be better.
My rolls are terrible today.
But you still get it. Beth doesn't. You just see a little girl. But yeah, Kallista, she sees that it looks like a very tiny version of Marney. Like it looks like a little kid version of her.
Oh,
And she looks really
hello, little
sad.
girl.
She's just like, "What are you doing in my house?"
Do you want to pet my goat?
Ew. Okay.
Just
If
walk
that was
into someone's
if
house.
that was anyone else, oh my god. Okay.
Go ahead and make a
I've
persuasion check.
I'm about to pull out some dice here.
Yeah, she looks she still just looks kind of concerned, I would say. You know, just someone walking into her house. And she's just like, "Are you here to help me? Are you one of the holiday fairies?"
Yes, yes, we are.
You're a demon. Like, go ahead and make a deception check.
I'm not even gonna count on it.
Oh god. Wow, you're really good at deception too. You
I
have a
know.
+5. Oh, that's crazy. Well, yeah, Roll20 is
That's
not
why I got.
nice to you today. Yeah, neither of you can really convince her that you're fairies, but she still looks pretty desperate. And she's just like,
We are here to help.
"Oh, okay. Well, Mommy and Daddy said that Santa Claus isn't here to help us get presents this year. And I was wondering if you could help me. If you're here to help with that sort of stuff."
yes.
Why?
Did you
Why isn't Santa bringing you presents?
My parents just said I'm not allowed to get presents this year. I tried to be a good girl, but they just didn't want to bring. I guess he just doesn't like me.
Oh, that's probably not true.
I heard from Santa that he really likes you, but he just couldn't make it to this part of town. So
Make
that's why we're here.
make a deception check.
I'm gonna-
Yikes. I'm sorry.
She's just like,
Santa is moving right now. He's in the process of moving.
you can
So,
try
I
to make
mean,
another deception check, Kallista. But with Beth, she just kind of looks at you and says, "I don't know. I kind of believe my parents. They sounded like they really talked to him." And it's just like, but with you, I guess she brightens up a little bit more, and she's just like, "Well, at least if you're here to help. I mean, I'm sure everyone knows Santa somehow, especially old people." And then she just like, she takes out like a crumpled up picture and gives it to you guys, and she's like, "If you can go to the store and get me this, or at least convince Santa to get me it, tell him I've been a good girl. I swear I have, and I've got a present for you guys too if you can get me that."
we will make sure you get that. Absolutely.
She's just like,
Anything you want.
she's just like, "Thank you.
What store is this at?
It's the big one."
Okay. Cool. I'll
Walmart?
make sure to let Santa know it's at the big one. Wink wink. Kallista, let's go tell Santa.
All right, let's go.
Just like the
We'll make.
blinking light.
Yeah,
Wink.
because I don't know how to wink, so it's gotta be big blinks.
I like it though. It's just like, but
All right, let's go to the store or tell Santa
all
to
right.
go
When you
get
walk out of the house,
what?
you see someone else start to walk into the house soon after you leave, and you can tell that it's her parents. And you start to
Should we
hear,
just beat him up?
Well, we can do that too, but let's get her the present first.
but
All
you
right.
hear the parents yelling at her right when they walk in the door, like, "How did you track this mud in here? It's like a goat lived in here."
Oh no, I
Did
gotta
you
yell
poop
that.
on the floor?
Why did you poop on the floor?
But yeah.
I'm gonna prestidigitation my goat, make sure he's clean.
Okay. He seems happy with being clean. But yeah, anyway, it's a very small town almost, and you can see around you yeah, there is one store in particular, and it isn't very big, but you're guessing it's the one that she was talking about because it's number one, the closest, and number two, it looks like one of the only ones there.
Wait, what are we getting her? What's the picture of?
It looks like
We didn't even figure that out yet. We're just like, okay.
it looks like a
I'm
little
gonna go.
doll of like it would be like an elf lady with like a bow and arrow.
Oh yeah, we're totally getting her this. Shall we get to the store?
It's like an elf Barbie.
Go on in to the store.
But yeah, you guys can go into the store, and you walk in there, and you see some person mending the counter, and he's just like, can I help you?
I need a doll.
A doll, you say?
We need a doll.
We have
An
plenty
elf,
here.
a specific doll.
Which
It
one?
has to be this doll.
Which one?
It's an elf lady with a bow and arrow.
Oh, one of our most popular ones this year. I can. He looks at the picture and just is just like, oh yes, yes. I think that we have one left.
I want.
You go
Whatever
Yeah.
it takes.
you go around the corner and you see another little girl picking it up, and it's just like, "Mommy, I want it."
I'm snatching it out of her hand.
She starts
I'm gonna
crying.
throw the child.
Oh, you're gonna what?
I have to pick it up
Wait,
and
wait.
throw it away.
I'm gonna charm the little
So-
girl.
Okay.
I'm gonna charm the little girl and be like, "You don't want this doll." I mean, the voice.
How
These
does
aren't the dolls you're looking for.
how does your charm work?
Let's give her some eggnog.
Here's
Give her
some
some
jerky.
Oh my god.
I'm just
Click
thinking,
on it.
how small are halfling children? They must be like super tiny, right?
I imagined very.
You attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. You must make a wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage.
Okay. So you can attempt to. Oh wait, a DC. What was it? 10?
No, I'm trying to click on it. It's not letting me click on it. My spells are all funky.
But what kind of saving throw would it be?
Wisdom?
Oh, okay. I can do that. And it would be a what?
Uh,
So that would be a 9. So no, yeah, you charm her.
this is not the doll you're looking for.
She's just like, this is not the doll I'm looking for, and hands it over to you.
We're gonna walk back to the counter now.
Okay. He's just like, all right, that'll be 30 gold pieces.
There you go.
But really? All right. It's just like, okay. And takes the gold and it's just like, all right, thank you. And
I'm not doing anything to lose this doll. No
No,
chances.
I wasn't even gonna haggle. I was gonna, yeah. Like,
yeah, it's just like, yeah, okay. Takes it. It's just like, here's the doll, and gives it to you.
Anything for Mark.
we have to get out of here before the spell wears off.
So yeah, you could leave the store if you want. I don't know if you're interested in looking around, but it's a basic store.
Make sure the goat.
Sorry.
So make sure the goat doesn't eat it.
Yeah, the goat's just sniffing it, and you're like, no, bad goat. Just like you brought the goat with you to the store too.
Yeah.
Goat goes everywhere.
Oh, what was the name of your goat? I don't think Emily.
Lord
told us.
Hollysword.
I saw it was in the chat here on Roll20.
Yeah, that's the goat's name.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you're able to go back to the house if you want.
Alright,
Yeah.
head back to the.
And you can see that there's movement inside. You can see that the parents are in there. And you see that Kallista's just there, kind of sitting down. She hasn't really. Maybe she's just playing with like an old doll. It looks worn out and homemade.
Okay.
Her parents are there, right?
Yeah, they're inside.
Yeah. I think we should just walk on in.
Oh yeah, because we're gonna fight or beat them up anyways.
We're gonna beat them up. And we're gonna give her this doll and be like, I told you, Santa loves you.
I told you, Santa loves you. That's great.
You'll understand when you're older.
Yes.
Is she happy?
Is
I'm
who
happy.
Oh, I can't look for emojis right. Anyways. Is who happy?
Young Marney.
Oh, did you already walk in there?
Yeah.
And she runs
Sure.
over and she's just like, "Oh, yay, the heroes." And just like runs over and she's like, "Oh, did you talk to Santa for me?" And the two parents get up and like, "What are you doing here? What are you talking about with Santa?"
Look, you better never tell her again that Santa is not coming for her.
Well, Santa's not coming for her, and you see him like smoking what looks like an expensive cigar.
No, he's
I
not
wanna make
coming for you.
I'm gonna make my eyes flash red with my little their mom, whatever that stuff is. Stuff I can't pronounce.
Yeah. The TH one?
Yeah, their mom.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Like a demon, a flash red, and I want to be like, you better be good to her. You better be nice to her, and you better treat her like she deserves. So help me God, I will come back here and I will slit your throat.
And you see his eyes flash like white for a second, and he's just like, "Oh, a demon trying to tell me what to do, huh? We don't accept your kind around here." And then
I don't care what.
Marney speaks up for a second, and she's just like, "What, Dad? What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with her." And he's just like, "Hush, you'll understand when you're older."
Do not talk to her like that. I never want to hear you talk bad to her ever again.
Oh my gosh. So, no, a natural 20
She's just
does
a
not
child.
hit.
It does not hit?
No, I was kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh my god.
No, yeah, you can roll damage.
I'm gonna hurt him. So 7 points of damage.
Okay, and he looks extremely wounded from that, and he gets down on his knee and is just like, ugh, how dare you?
Is Mom in there?
Yeah, the mom's standing there, and she's just kind of like, behind her husband till he gets hit, and she almost like smacks him upside the head, like, be a man, what are you doing?
All right, I'm vicious mockery and her.
Yes.
What are you gonna say?
Hold on. I need something good.
But Marney just kind of screams because she saw her father get hit by a battle axe.
Merry Christmas.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
And I'm gonna be like,
wait 1 second. I have to make a wisdom save. I got a 20, not natural, but I got a 20 saving wisdom save. So, yeah, it doesn't work.
But you can still say what you were gonna say.
Yeah, you could still say it.
She just won't take the damage.
Yeah.
oh, well, then I'm not gonna use that good of one because I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Can you do it again?
Yeah, it's like a cantrip. You just
Oh,
do it as
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh yeah, it is my cantrip. It gives me a headache just trying to think down to your level.
That time it was a 11, so would take
No.
the damage. So yeah, 2 points of damage, and she's like, "What do you want from me and my family? Are you here to rob us? Are you here to do damage upon us? What do you want with my daughter?"
And I'm gonna tell her someday you'll meet a doppelganger of yourself and you'll be disappointed.
Are you gonna do another vicious mockery?
That's the one I'm gonna use. Because the first one didn't work, so I wanted a better one.
Oh, okay, yeah. And the dad sits down on the chair and is just like, whatever you want, just take it. Just take it, whatever you want.
We don't want anything you have. We want you to treat your daughter better.
And it's just like, she gets treated fine. She has food on the table, she has clothes on her back, takes another puff of his cigar. And
She also
Do you wanna
needs the
get
love
hit
of her
again?
parents.
it's just like, fine, we will treat her better.
I don't like your tone.
Show us. Show us right now how you're gonna treat her.
What do you...
Do it.
You
Treat her
know
with
what?
love.
What was that toy that you wanted? And she's just like, I don't have the picture anymore, and but it was this one here. I drew a sketch of it. And she takes out like this piece of paper of like what the doll's supposed to look like. It's just kind of like a stick figure with pointy ears and a bow and arrow. And she wrote down the price of it too. And he's just like, 30 gold pieces. That's too much. What do you want that's affordable? Do you want a goat? And he points to the goat.
Lord Hollysword is not for sale.
Anything's for sale.
No, not Lord Hollysword. I'm pretty attached to him now.
Lord Holly's word is more than 30 gold, so are you sure about that?
That's too much. And he's just like, you want the toy? Fine, I'll get you the toy, but only if I get it for a discount. And he kind of like pulls her arm up really roughly.
Excuse me.
What?
She is a child. You cannot be jerking her around like that.
It's just like, obviously, you don't know what it's like to deal with this child. And she just looks.
This child seems sweet.
And he's just like, oh, what do you know? And like waves you off, still acting like still wounded, but doesn't seem to care.
Can I kick him in the face?
I was just gonna say, he's really hurt. Can I just kill him?
I mean, you could try whatever you want to do.
Because
The
I
mother's
know it's
still
a
in the
memory,
background
but,
acting.
like,
Yeah.
but like, he-
Do we really want to kill her parents in front of her, though?
let's tell her to go to bed, and then we
Oh,
can slaughter her parents.
I mean, all my spells came back right, though.
Yeah,
So
everything comes back when you go through the halls, and these little sections in between these
I could
areas are
charm
halls.
her to go to bed.
Sure. Yeah, you could. You could
I'm going
try.
to charm her to go to bed.
Oh,
Maybe if I click on
charm
it.
is D10, right? DC 10 wisdom save.
Oh, come on. Ah, stop it. Oh, there it is. Fine. Click the thing. There you go.
Oh, I'm just thinking, how many spell slots do you have? Because it didn't go away from the last time you charmed the girl. The other girl.
Oh.
Because you
Oh,
didn't like
crap.
go
I did
back
charm
and
it in
look.
this one. I thought I was in another thing. I have 3.
Oh, so you'd be able to do it.
Yeah, according to this thing, I
Because
have
that's
3.
only one. Okay, just making sure. Wisdom save, advantage. How much is the wisdom save for? I thought it was DC 10, but I don't see it on here.
I think she has to click it like she's actually going to cast it for it to show.
That's what I did.
Well, you just gave us the description.
What is your spell casting ability? On your spell sheet.
What?
Let me see. Spell save DC. Oh, it's the same as the other one. It's DC 13. Okay, so, and let me roll. So she got an 11, so you would be able to charm her.
Go to sleep. It's bedtime.
She's just like, oh, okay. And she goes over to the bed, her bedroom. And the
Sleep
dad's
now.
there just like, what do you plan to do with me? Here, I could offer you a cigar if that's what you want. Maybe some
Are you
booze?
serious?
I'm gonna take the cigar, but I'm not gonna smoke it. I'm just gonna put it in my pocket,
Okay.
and and then I'm gonna ready my weapon again in a threatening way.
He's just like, what do you possibly want from me?
We already told you we want you to be nice to your daughter.
I am nice to her. I don't know what else you expect. What, you expect me to give her her Princess Fairyland for her to believe Santa's real
Yes.
forever? And
She's still young. Yes, she can still learn that or believe that.
well, too old for me. She's at working age if that's what I grew up with.
Looking by this house, seems like you do well for yourself. Seems like you can treat her a little bit better.
And he's just like, well, you know what? She gets what she gets. You have no idea what it's like dealing with a little bratty kid every single day. Oh, I need this. I want that. Christmas is coming. Can I get this? It's about time that she just be quiet. And the mother's there just like crossing her arms, staring at you too, but giving you like the silent treatment, acting like she's better than you.
Well, like, that's what children do.
Well, I was raised differently. It's about time she was too.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Nope, that does not hit.
Oh, I want to hit him with my dad.
Yeah, do it.
That-
Do it.
That does hit. And he goes to try to block, and he's just like, "What are you doing in my own house?" And then you hit him for 5, and you see him fall to the ground, and then now the lady realizes how serious this is, and she screams like a shrilling, high-pitched, "Ah!"
We should go after her.
And she
Of
tries
course.
running out.
Oh no,
I'm
that's
gonna
not gonna work.
grab her by the back of the hair
Yes.
Go ahead.
and pull her.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and make, what would a grappling check be? Let me see. That would probably be a strength check?
Yeah, I think it's just straight strength.
Yeah, strength check. See if you can just hold her down. Oh, no, she slips away. Her hair is very silky. But yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
pull her
try
down.
also.
You just
Okay.
drag her. You just throw her on the ground. Like, where do you think you're going? Like,
Can we just beat her to death?
you
That's
know what?
fine.
I would say yes. You can see how hard you pummel her if you want. Use your weapons, everything. But I would say yes. She is not. She's pretty dainty. She might try to
Alright.
fight back or slap back, but there is no way she could defend herself against you guys.
Let's just beat her to death. Just like
Good
punch
deal.
and kick her.
Because, I mean, really, alright. So the worst that could happen is somehow this is linked to real life and we kill her parents and alter the whole timeline.
Should be better off, obviously.
Obviously. So I don't really see a negative here.
So,
So we're gonna kill her.
Yeah.
okay, you kill her. So that's done. She's dead.
We should not be left alone.
I keep thinking about what the others are going to think when they watch this, and they're gonna be like, holy shit, what is she gonna
They
do?
ate
Yeah, we're pretty.
children. Bella's gonna be so mad at you guys.
She's gonna be mad at us.
She
Yeah.
doesn't even know about the drugs yet. Cat.
Can I just run to the store and buy some more things?
Why not?
Put them under the tree?
Since we killed our parents, yeah. I think so.
Sure,
So,
you could go back to the
we
store.
While she's going to the store, I'm going to dispose of the bodies. So that way she doesn't wake up to her parents being slaughtered in her house.
Okay.
Uh,
I'd say that you'd be able to do that. Where are you going with the bodies? Because, I mean, they have a small backyard, but it's connected to other houses' backyards as well, and the front yard is kind of the street. So,
Put them in the basement. Do they have a basement?
yeah, they have a shared basement.
yeah, okay, so let's put it in the shared basement, and then can you go and lock, if you can buy a lock or something, and we'll lock the door so
Okay.
she can go down there to see her parents.
Let's do that. I'll do that.
Because I think it'd be more traumatizing for her to wake up to her dead parents than to not sight unseen, you know.
Should we find somebody to come take care of her?
That, yeah, just be like, her parents are out of town, can you watch her?
Alright, I'll do that. I'll find somebody out.
So yeah, you find some leftover toys because it's basically the holidays and everything's wiped off the shelves, but you do find a decent amount of different items that you could buy. It comes out to I'd say 50 gold pieces altogether because he's kind of number one, a ripoff, as you could maybe tell earlier, and also because you just got a variety of different items close to the holidays.
All right. And now I'm walking back, and I need to find somebody to watch this little girl.
You see a bunch of different people kind of walking throughout this town. They all kind of look like they're wearing royal garb, but the actual town itself looks kind of dingy.
Do I see anybody who nanny type lady?
Yeah, you see a couple of maids kind of walking by. You see one, like, really old lady, one kind of stout middle-aged lady carrying, like, fruits and bread and stuff like that. You see another... You just see a variety of different people who, yeah.
Let me stop the old lady.
Okay, the old
Hey, old
lady.
lady.
Hello.
We have a child. Her parents have suddenly been called out of town.
Oh, a
And,
child. You see,
she needs
I
somebody
have a
to watch her.
grandson. Oh, you need a babysitter. Sure,
Yes.
I could help with that. Who are the parents? Who's this girl?
Marney is her name.
Oh, Marney, she's a dear. Yeah, I could help take care of her for
She
now.
is. All right, we got her some Christmas gifts because apparently her parents forgot to do that before they left suddenly.
Oh, her
So we got her.
parents are so mean. I tried to give Marney some toys before, some little knickknacks that I had, and they just slapped out of my hand and said, "Don't you dare talk to my girl."
This, yeah, they just left her suddenly. Nothing, just left her in this house by herself, and we
Oh,
can't stick around because we're adventurers.
oh, of course,
But
I could imagine that. You see, they just weren't very nice to me in general because she just kind of lifts up some of her hair and you see horns. And she's just like, they aren't very nice to my kind. Or you, I can see. But yeah,
yes, yes,
I'd love to help take care of her.
I really appreciate it, and I can pay you for your time, which is
Oh, I'm
really
sure the
taking.
parents will pay me once they get back. They actually do
Oh,
have some money on them. They just
oh
don't
yeah.
show it. Well, they show it amongst them, but you know.
All right. Well, if you could come by in half an hour.
Oh, of course.
All
I have to drop
right.
off some stuff anyways. And she walks away.
Okay. I rush back. Beth, we need to find whatever money is in this house and give it to this lady because she thinks they're gonna pay her to come back. But I found a nice old lady who thinks she's a dear and will take care of her.
Awesome. Okay.
So both of you
Alright,
can make
sounds-
investigation checks.
I hope Rachel knows all the stuff we're doing to take care of her.
Oh wow, both of you did really
Nice.
well. Yeah, so most of what you find is stuff like royal garb, like dresses and different winter coats and just stuff to show off jewelry. You see some gold rim plates and china. You see, but one of the main things that was hidden under the floorboards under the bed in the main bedroom was a safe, which has about 500 gold pieces in it.
So we should take some of this.
Yes.
I mean, we should leave the rest for the lady.
And you need to at least take enough to reimburse you for what you paid in gifts. And then I don't really want their money.
Yeah.
I think we should leave the rest for
The lady to take care of
the lady
her.
that's gonna take her.
That sounds good. So let's leave the money there with a note.
Thank you for watching our child.
I don't know if you're interested in taking anything else, but if you want to, it's available to take fancy winter coats, royal robes. You see a couple jewelry boxes, fine china, stuff like that. If you're interested.
We don't want the crap.
Okay. But
That
then,
lady wants to ransack their house. She can.
while you were investigating, you also saw where Marnie's room was, and you saw it only has like a mattress on the floor, a small toy box, and it looks like it's mostly empty, and that's it. Like a small pile of clothes, but yeah, nothing fancy. So she's sleeping
I
in
add on to the note, please buy her some clothes. Nice clothes. Take good care of Marnie.
You might not want to say like too much that makes them sound like they're not coming back.
The parents definitely are not dead in the basement.
Well,
But if they were,
well, I plan on being gone by the time she comes back.
I know that, but we also have to consider that we might accidentally be like, if when we leave, if this scene were to like play on, I don't want her to be caught for the murder of our parents. So I think what we should suggest is say, please watch her at your house, and so that we can we'll pick her up when we get back. So
That sounds good.
Here's money, so to reimburse you for anything that you may need to buy for her while she's staying with you, but don't stay in our house.
That's a good idea.
Also, just curious, what's both of your alignments?
Not what they are on my sheet anymore.
I'm chaotic neutral, or chaotic good.
Alright. I'm just gonna keep that in mind.
See, I'll do bad things, but for good reasons. To do good things. Bad things to do good things.
Yeah. You ate children, but yes.
But we did it because it was family.
True, for family. You're right. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, you see Marnie in there, and let's say it's been about an hour. That's when the charm effect starts to wear off, and she gets up, and she looks over, and she's just like, "What's going on?"
She's like, Santa, look at all the presents under the tree.
And she runs out, and she's like, "Santa did come!" And she starts crying.
Oh,
And she
I
looks
feel so good.
she looks so happy, and she goes to like open one. She picks up the one with the doll, and she's just like, "Wait a second, I can't do this. It's tomorrow's Christmas." And she starts to put it back down. She's just like, "Did you guys do this?"
No.
No, we told Santa to come here, so he brought all of it. He figured he could come early since he can't make it on Christmas.
And she gives you both hugs. And then she runs to her room, and she runs back out, and she's just like, I don't really have much. And she gives you the puzzle piece.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot that's what we were doing.
So did I.
I was just going to leave with that.
Was I? So did I.
Oh, God, I did forget the puzzle piece. Oh, well, thank you. It's very much appreciated. This is the best gift we could have got.
And she's just like, I know it isn't much, but thank you. And she gives you guys hugs again.
Trust us, it's a lot. I'm gonna look up at Beth. Should we tell her that she has to go to a babysitter because her parents left, or should we just let the old lady come get her?
We'll let the old lady come get her.
Alright.
We'll be back later to check on you.
Okay.
But we have a lot more work to do for Santa.
Please tell him I've been very good, and I keep being good even though I got a bunch of gifts.
We will tell him.
We will.
Alright.
I feel like we were going downhill fast.
Yeah, I think we need Bella to join real fast because
I'm gonna type in the
She keeps
chat.
us all in line.
This is gonna be like, Bella!
I just, because like she's the one that always is like, no, you can't do that, and then like I'm just like, well, but we have to protect this little girl, so we have to do everything in our power to do so, and oh man,
I feel really good even though we killed her parents.
so do I, but like, oh god, okay, all right,
It's very maternal of us.
What's that?
So it's very maternal of us.
I just typed in the chat, Bella!
I was like, we were going downhill.
Yeah, I saw
I started out by not wanting to kill a goblin baby. Tried to save a goblin baby.
I remember
but
that.
it's also a baby,
It was a little child.
and
Let me see.
All right, to the next room.
it's hard to move on after that. But yes, let's try.
So the next room you see is multicolored, and it has a stripe of red, a stripe of black, a stripe of gray, and a stripe of white.
Is it unlocked?
Yep, it's unlocked.
I'm going to slowly open it.
Okay, you slowly open
I'm still
it.
scared of doors. Peek my head around. I'm so scared of doors.
But yeah, you're able to open it, and all around you, it seems just kind of like a blank space. Like, have you seen cartoons where it's just like the area goes on forever and ever and ever, just white? And then in front of you, you see 3 figures. I'm not going to make you do perception check on it because they're the only 4 things in front of you. And I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of what they look like for you just to make it easier. I'm
My
sending it
character's
to
got
the chat.
PTSD after this.
Oh no, it's our parents!
Oh no!
These are what you see in front of you. And you see them bickering amongst themselves, and their voices kind of echo.
Maybe we could sneak by them. They seemed distracted.
We can try.
They look over at you right when you walk in. Because you're the only other things in there with them.
Oh, okay. So we don't try to sneak.
Alright. I'm gonna hold up my hand and be like, we come in peace.
Oh,
Hello.
do you? Hello?
We do!
You see the magma one talk, and as he does, like, little bits of, like, lava kind of spurt out of his mouth while he talks to you, and he's just like, so who are you?
I step back.
Why do you trespass?
We're just on our way, looking for some stuff and just kinda just need to cut through here, that's all. We don't want to cause any trouble at
But
all.
you want something, don't you?
Do you happen to have a puzzle piece?
We have anything you desire, and you see the smoke one kind of go like this, and there's a puzzle piece in his hand.
Huh.
We
What
had
would
a
you like
feeling you
for
were
that?
coming by here. Answer our riddles.
Oh, okay.
Each one of us has a riddle. and if you do not get the riddle right, then the one that you couldn't answer from will attack.
Okay, fair enough. Sounds like you make a good thing there. Good business plan. I don't want to insult them.
And
By the
then
way, you guys are very, very nice looking. Very cool.
and you hear them all laugh at once, and they're like, "You're lying." They all say it at once.
No, really, I'm very, especially the hot, very cool.
The which
I
one
really
did you
like
say?
your
The fire, the
doing
magma one, the hot one.
Make a. Would this be a persuasion or deception check? Are you trying to deceive him?
No, persuasion, I mean it.
Oh, okay, then yeah, go ahead and try to persuade him. Well, yeah, he doesn't really buy it, but he's like, alright then. Alright, so he's like, who's first? Or actually, he's just like, the red one's just like, I'll go ahead and say my riddle first. It's been forever since I've had this much fun. So he looks at both of you and says, only one of you need to answer, and I will stay back. Many have heard me, yet nobody has seen me. I won't speak back unless spoken to. What am I?
Cut out for part of that.
Oh, many have heard me, yet nobody has seen me. I won't speak unless spoken to. What am I? I'll also type it down for you if it makes it easier.
I'm terrible at riddles.
Yeah, I'm not that good.
I'll give you a few moments if you need it. Oh, sorry, my keyboard didn't,
That's okay. Uh, is it an echo?
It is. Did you get
Nice.
that on your own?
Yeah, I was thinking air, and then I don't know. So that's exciting. I've never gotten a riddle, so that's great. Not like some like ones like this, like silly ones. Yeah, but oh, fun. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. You see him take like it looks like a fourth of the puzzle piece and put it up in the air and it hovers there. And he's just like, all right, well, you have my part. And I'm trying to look for some good ones. What is something that you keep when you need it, but throw it out? Or what is something you keep when you don't need it, but throw it out when you do need it? I'll type this one down too.
I was just gonna ask if you could.
But, yep, I sent it to the Discord. I probably shouldn't send it to Discord because someone else might answer it. We'll see.
Hopefully they don't answer it. But if they do, we can't answer that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and type.
That one's funny. That one could work.
I put that in case someone else is gonna try to answer it.
I think you should just say it, Jess.
I don't want to say it if you're wrong. Okay, if we
the fight, I don't know.
if we answer wrong, only one's gonna attack us, right?
Yes. Only I will
Okay.
attack you if you get my riddle wrong.
Toilet paper?
It is not toilet paper.
Ah. Well, I mean, you have it, and then when you use it, you throw it away.
That's true. It would work, but that was not the answer I was looking for.
What was the answer?
You know what? I won't attack you just yet because you didn't technically get it wrong, but I'm not going to give you the piece yet. I'll give you one more riddle and see if you can get it right. The answer was an anchor.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because that answer
That makes
could
more
work.
sense. But okay, yeah.
I'm not going to say you were really wrong.
We didn't get attacked by a loophole.
Brought to the table, cut and served, but never eaten.
I'm sorry, what was the last word you said?
Brought to the table. Wait a second. I'll just type it.
Okay.
Okay, I sent it. I'll give you a hint if you request it.
That sounds right.
What?
Silverware?
I will give you one hint. You can play with it at the table, unlike food. It's to play with, not to eat. Not Play-Doh. Before you guess that. Just realized I used their slogan.
So,
Where I come from, we don't play with anything at the table.
Cut and served, not eaten. It is to play with and not to eat.
I ready my weapon.
That's so funny. Would you like me to tell you? I'll give you some time if you need it, but if you can't guess it.
So it's not silverware.
You don't play with silverware. You aren't
Sometimes you do.
Marney.
You are when you're a child.
I will tell you, but I will attack you. Oh, I have to find my page. My book fell.
We're not good at riddles.
Well, you got the first one pretty quick, which... Oh, here we go.
I was surprised that that was correct. But
And the toilet paper was technically correct. You don't really use it, and you throw it out once you do. But with the other chance, it's cards. You cut and
Oh.
serve it, but never
I was
eat it.
thinking of eating. Okay,
But you
that
play
works.
with it. Well, I said you don't eat it, but yeah.
I was thinking of like when you're sitting at the table eating, and I was like, I don't get it. And then you play with it, and I was just like, I don't know. Okay.
Still don't get it.
Okay.
Because like you play cards at a table, like poker
Yeah.
and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. But like, and you cut the deck, and then you serve them out to each player. It makes a lot
Oh.
more sense now, but the eating part is what threw me.
Alright. Let's fight this thing.
Alright, give me a second. I'll actually make a field for you guys.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, also, you're on the new page now.
I turned off push to talk because I'm not eating it anymore.
Okay. This is the one that you're up against now, and that is the mud one. Mud Mephit. Yeah.
It's muddy.
Yeah, it's a muddy creature. And let me just see. Yep, okay, so roll initiative.
Ha! Sweet. Nice. This is just like the last one where we were total opposites. You rolled really well and then I didn't. Good news is it's just initiative.
I rolled very badly. These dice have not been nice to me tonight. So, yeah, first person to go would be Beth.
Gonna run up to it.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna hit it.
That hits.
It does hit.
Yep.
11 slashing damage, please.
Wait 1 second. Let me write this down. So you did a number on it, but it still is up in the air and it's flying and it looks it looks almost content with this fight, like he saw it coming. So next person would be Kallista.
I can't move my token.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I thought I saved that. There we go.
There we go. I'm gonna come up here.
Oh, there it is. I was like, I didn't see it moving.
And I'm going to get it with my rapier.
Yep, 14 hits. And yeah, you hit it, and you just see mud splash off him. And now it's his turn. He goes ahead and tries to reach out with his fists and hit you. And he's going to try to hit Kallista since you're right in front of him. Oh, that's bad. That is...
I hope it means bad as in it doesn't hit and not bad as in it hits real.
No,
Wow.
no. This is me being disappointed in my dice for rolling low. So,
okay.
that would be a 5 to hit.
No.
Dang. So it reaches out with its like muddy hands and tries to hit you, and it cannot. And so the next person is Beth.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it again. Or not.
No, it does not hit. You try to swing and a miss. Next would be Kallista.
Sorry, I take a picture of my dog. He's like giving me the side eye.
I
I'm
don't know
going
what this
to.
audio is. I'm just going to play it because I think it might work. I'll change it if not, but alright.
I'm gonna hit it with my rapier again.
Okay. That does not hit.
I'm not
So
gonna hit it with my rapier.
it's going to go ahead and fly up, and it flies back down, ready to hit. It's Does a 16 hit you, Beth? It's gonna go after you this time.
Me? Yeah,
Wait.
that 16 hits.
Okay. And is going to do 5 bludgeoning damage with its fists.
I take
Just
it.
it just feels like a muddy slap to the face. So yep, next would be Beth.
Alright.
18 hits. Yep. Ooh.
Oh, yes. 12 slashing.
Okay, and everyone make a dexterity saving throw. Or both of you. I keep saying everyone when there's only 2 people. Alright, yeah, both of you save from it. He explodes into this giant muddy mess, a sticky muddy mess. And yeah, you guys are good.
Okay,
You
sweet.
avoided the mud. And this one is dead.
Right.
So, yeah. And the other 2 look like they're just smiling. Like they're ready.
We didn't like that one. Thank you. As a reward, here, take the whole puzzle piece.
But now, I'm gonna go through here. Let me see if I can find anything really good. I found something and then I switched my tab. This one's easy. Well, should be. I shouldn't say that.
You see the answer.
The smoke one is next, and he just kind of laughs, and he's just like, "What is long, brown, and sticky?"
A stick. I love that joke. It's my favorite one.
Oh, also, since you killed this one, you see his puzzle piece can join with the rest of them. And yes, this one, his puzzle piece, he's just like, "That's correct," and it connects with the other one. Got that one fast.
Yeah, I know that one. So that one was fun.
The next one is the steam one, and he's just like, "Alright, I have a good one. If I'm in front, I don't matter. If I'm in back, I make everything be more than what it is. I am something, yet I am nothing. What am I?" And I'll type that if you want.
Yes, please.
I've heard this one before. I need to see it,
She's
but I think this is the one I'm thinking of. Maybe. I could be wrong though. I
That's
could be
okay.
completely.
But that's okay. We killed the one. We can kill another one.
I lost it.
Also, is your goat with you, just like hanging out?
Yeah,
Okay.
it just stays back.
Okay. I'm just curious. I'm just like imagining he's just on this adventure now, like.
I don't know.
I feel like it has something to do with like the English language.
Uh,
Like a grammar-y thing.
If you want the answer, I'll attack you, but I'll give you time if you need it.
I was thinking of like gossip, like it's to someone's face. People say stuff, know if someone's back. But, grammar wise,
I don't know if it's grammar-wise. It just stop eating that.
sorry.
I feel like the second
Bad
sentence,
goat.
like the second part of the sentence matters like a lot. I am something, yet I am nothing.
Okay. Does this mean anything coming from a steam elemental?
No, all of these are
Okay.
just kind of random.
I just wanted to
Yeah,
make sure, so I'm not trying to think of like air or steam
yeah, that makes
related
sense.
answers. Okay. Uh, so I don't know. We should just.
Let's just fight it. I have
Okay.
nothing.
The answer, and he gets ready to fight, was 0.
Okay. All right. Good deal.
So, yep, roll initiative. Oh, crap. Wow, this dice is terrible. It is just awful.
Keep rolling that one, DM.
I always choose one particular set of dice to roll the entire time, and today I chose my pink. I kind of want to show
Isn't
like
that what I had last time?
the texture. It's kind of like. And what's that? Oh yeah,
Says
I think it
Asata?
was. Yeah. So first would be Beth, and this one's over here, the one that you're going
It's
after.
all the way at the end.
Yeah.
There. To roll a 12.
And it hits.
Yay!
You hit the steam mephit.
11 slashing damage.
Wow, nice.
My damage is so high this. Normally it's like, oh, 3.
Yep. So you hit it, and you see him kind of cackle and like stay back, but he's hurt. You see like a gash like cut through him
Okay.
through his steam form. And next would be Kallista.
Alright, I'm gonna come over here. And I'm going to.
I'm gonna play that again. I like that as background music. Which one was that?
I'm gonna use my hornet's
This one?
nest thingy. Club.
Okay.
Which is a regular club, and then you roll for.
Yep. It is 3d4 for 1 minute, I think. So it would
So,
last like 9 or 10 rounds,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Let me go
What's
ahead.
what's your command word gonna be?
Yeah, you have to remember your command word because you're gonna have to use it every time you use the hornets.
You
Dang, I was
also if you don't use the command word, it's just a normal club
Yep.
damage. But if you use it, then it's both. Also in the thing it was saying that you can only use it once, like command word once. Once it stops, then you have to wait until like dawn for it to happen again.
It only works once per day, and
Yeah.
you can use it as a regular club always if you want, but if you want to, you could use the hornets once per day, which I think does 3d4 plus 1d4 for the regular club damage, so it's 4d4 altogether for if you use the hornets with it. If not, then it's just 1d4. Well, that's depending on your thing, I think, but yeah.
You shall not pass. Is
All right.
my command. Oh, yeah, I did that.
Okay, so I think you'd have to put 4d4. Roll 4d4.
A 6 hit.
Oh, I didn't realize I was rolled a hit. And no, that does not hit.
I was
Dang
like,
it.
oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Oh, no. For a second,
I
I
get
thought.
really excited.
I just saw this. Yeah, no. But,
So, does that mean I can't use it again now?
no, it's activated, I think. Like,
So you can still use it for the next minute with
yeah.
with the hornets. So the next 9 rounds.
Yeah, I think it's about 9 rounds. I'll have to look
'Cause
up in particular about that.
Because each round is 6 seconds. So this one is the first round, and you missed, so that one doesn't work. So for the next 9 rounds, you can still use the 4d4 damage.
Okay.
After that, if we're still going on, then it would go to 1.
Okay.
Yep. And then you're only able to use it once per day, but it's activated. It did not hit, but next is the Steam Mephit's turn. And let me see. It's gonna go after Beth, and does it hit with an
Okay.
11?
No.
Alright, well, it tries to go at you, and it cannot.
Okay. Vicious mockery? No.
So yeah, next person would be Beth.
I'm going to hit it with my battle axe.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that hits.
4 slashing.
Alright. And you hit it again, and it seems pretty wounded. Like, it's in bad shape. But, yep, next person's
Good.
Kallista.
That's what I like to hear.
Now I'm gonna try that again.
Ooh, yes, that does hit this time. So, 4d4.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that.
You could do it
So I
that way if you
click on
want.
the
You'd have to
Just
type in...
click on the name of the weapon. Like, in the chat, where it says 21 and the name of the weapon, you click the weapon.
Yeah, I think that's still only set like for 1d4 because I didn't know how to fix it.
Oh! Okay.
Then you can just roll it 4 times if you want, or you could do the, I think it's R dash, or is it? I'd have to look it up exactly, but...
If you go to the left of your screen, there's a die.
Yeah,
and you can roll it. Instead of clicking the D4, move over to 3 in the same row. And then it'll roll the D4 3s.
And we'll add that, yeah.
We'll just add that all together.
D4.
So 8, 9, 10, 11 points. And do you add your strength modifier to I didn't mean to click that.
Oh, it's okay.
I just wanted to open it to read it. Because it's trying to add.
Well, she might be proficient. I'm not sure. Or that would be a proficiency modifier, right? I'm not sure why that would be there. Maybe it was because it didn't have it automatically written as the club.
Okay, well, that's
Well, I'll
I
just...
just used a
11.
regular club.
Yeah, either way, at this point, it is dead. You see, and you guys have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay, so Beth, you just make your dexterity saving throw, and Kallista, yeah, you're gonna have to... Wait 1 second. I'm gonna actually use Roll20 for this one, just because I feel like it. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, never mind. That's not that bad. There. So you take 4 fire damage. Oh wait, you're resistant to fire, aren't you?
I'm fire resistant. Yep.
So you would take half, so that's 2. Oh yeah, you take
No.
2 damage because you're like, oh, this is fire. So this one's dead, and you see in front of you its puzzle piece conjoins with the rest, and it forms, and the 2 that are still alive hand it over to you. And they're like,
Okay.
fair play.
Thanks, guys.
Come back soon.
Are you just gonna wave
No,
again?
thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Just trying to organize everything over here. Okay. So I'm just guessing you guys leave from there?
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
head out. We're gonna take the puzzle piece and head out.
I am a head out.
Squiggle.
Squiggles. Okay, in front of you it looks like a regular door. It doesn't really seem strange at all. It just looks like something when you're just walking to a person's house, like a big door, but nothing drawn, or just a regular wooden door.
Should we knock on it?
I was thinking about that. um,
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Okay, and you don't hear anything in response.
Alright,
Oh,
so we're gonna walk in.
Okay. Yeah, the door's unlocked, so you're able to walk in if you want. And in front of you, you see a dirt pathway, and on the sides of you, either side, are trees.
Oh no. Am I gonna have to kill more villagers? Every time we're outdoors, I have to kill villagers. It makes me feel bad.
I swear, I need something better for my book. Like, here, I'll just put it on my keyboard. I've been using this one for now. There. Okay. So, yeah. You walk out there. Go ahead and make a perception check. So, yeah, Kallista doesn't see, but Beth, you see in the middle of the pathway, it's only like maybe 30 feet ahead of you guys. It's a puzzle piece, and it's just laying on the ground over there. It's in the dirt. It kind of blends in because it's brown, so it would have been really difficult to find, but you saw it.
Okay. It screams trap to me, but I'm gonna walk out there and I'm going to pick it.
Okay, wait 1 second, please.
Puppy.
It's gonna take me a second.
Come on. You can't just hang out there. You gotta get it. Come on. Up on the bed, or off the bed, not half. Come on. Come on.
This thing wants to work with me.
He just tripped on a box of Triscuits.
There's
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, this thing's just being annoying.
It's fine.
I ever decided if I was a witch, my familiar would be a demon dog, a little black demon dog named Loki, who eats everything. Is that how you hate my dragon? That 9-foot inflatable
Yeah.
dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so sad.
He ate another couch cushion last night.
Why is he?
Separation anxiety. I
Oh,
shut the door on him.
oh.
He stands in the doorway and like slams his tail on the door
Now
while we're
he's on it
sleeping.
for you. Yeah. My cat. Well, both of them, they like to wake me up in the middle of the night, so I keep them outside. And when the door is closed, my one cat, like gets up and like scratches at it. He's declawed on the front, so like nothing's happening to the door, but like it sounds like someone's knocking on the door. It's just like, oh goodness.
Who's there? Oh, she's just
Yeah,
a
it's
cat.
like,
One day
yeah.
it'll actually be like a person. You're just like, who's there? Oh,
A
it's just my
person, we're
cat.
not gonna know. We're gonna be like, go away, and they're gonna be like, oh,
Oh, okay.
sorry, I didn't know it was an actual person.
and there. All right. Oh, and I'm gonna have to move you guys. Doop-a-doo. Sorry, this isn't the best. That was just what I got last second.
Okay.
But yep, you're on a new map. And in front of you, when you go to grab the puzzle piece, I don't know exactly where you are. You can position yourselves. Out of the woods comes these, and they're kenkus, which are like raven folk, and they're wearing
Okay.
hoods, and they look like, and they just start like kind of laughing amongst each other, and they're just like, so you come out in the middle of the woods, hmm? You know, this is our turf.
You can have it.
Oh, well, you see, when people come through here, they have to pay the tax.
We're not coming through here. We're just picking this up and then we're leaving.
Yeah, we put that down for you to lure you here.
I just want this. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, roll initiative.
Oops.
I don't know why you probably can't move your thing again. I swear, I need to find. Um, oh, no, that is not your initiative. 117.
I rolled real high. The dog is really confused by the music coming out of my laptop.
The one that rolled an 8. What is their dex?
Their dex is 16, and that's plus 3.
Okay, their dex is higher than mine, so they'll go first.
Oh, I see, I see. I didn't even realize it was the same. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'll be this one. We'll just go in order, the 3 of them. Oh, and I'll just have that one be one less, I guess. But, yep, so this one looks like the leader type, and it goes over to Kallista and it's just like, give me your money.
No.
Wow.
No.
So he goes ahead and, let me go ahead and, does a 12 hit?
No.
Alright, well, he tries to use a short sword on you. No! God, no. he tries to stab you and it's just like, give me your money. Have you ever seen, like,
No.
like the vine of, like, the little girl, like, I want my money, and throws the toy? But yeah, he tried to get you like that. So, yeah, next person would be Beth.
Alright.
Can you move?
Yeah, I
Okay.
was just thinking if we want to try to team up on one or fight separately. Thunder wave's
And
15 feet,
oh,
right?
okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit both of these. So let me get out of your range. Let's see. 5, 10. Can hit.
You gonna hit that one?
And
Yeah.
it's a nat 20.
Wow, twice to hit. So,
Woohoo! 15 points of damage.
oh wow, yeah, and he falls. He falls to the ground and he chokes and it's just like, what? Why? And dies.
That's what you get for threatening me. Don't threaten me.
Pretty much.
Yep.
That's what you
Hell yeah.
get, bitch. I've been watching Breaking Bad, so everything's been bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, crap. What did I just do? Okay, never mind. We're good. Okay, and this one is dead. I'll just delete him. So, yeah, then the other two, they look frightened, but they are like, our boss! And then they run over to Kallista, or this one, oh wait, no, it's this one's turn. This one runs over to Kallista, and it's going to do...
Did she already go?
I didn't get to go yet.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I skipped you. It's your turn.
Aw. I'm gonna thunder
Okay. You say there, you look
those
frightened.
guys.
Yep, you could get both of them. Let's see. What's there? They don't have much constitution. So that one would save from it. Got a 16. That one got a 5. So this one gets the damage of 5. That one would be number 3. Alright. So this one didn't get anything, but... Oh, crap. Sorry about that. This one did. Alright. So next would be this one's turn. And it is going to run over to Kallista. And...
For Thunderwave, when they save, they take half.
Oh, do they? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just double checked.
Oh, okay. It's appreciated.
It's okay. If there's points to be put there, I will have them.
Yep. Okay.
All right, now they can go.
Yep. So, this one. Did I already roll the hit? I'll just do it. 4 plus 5, so 9. Does a 9 hit you?
Nope.
All right. So, wow, these dice are not nice to me today. But yeah, it tries to stab you and it cannot. He's just like, I'll get you for what you did to my boss.
I'm flipping them off. Bite me, bird brain.
Oh, and right, this one. This one is going to try to come over here as well. Flank.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you were the close. Does a 20, not natural, but a 20 hit?
Does 20 hit? Yes.
Figured, but I always ask.
It's that meme. Does a 27 hit? Oh my god.
Just like that face, like... But that would be 9 points of damage.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
Also, don't forget you guys went through a hallway last time, so your spell slots and everything like that are there.
I did forget. All right. It's my turn. Oh.
Yep.
Go to this one.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, that hits.
5 points of damage.
Yep, and he looks very, very, very hurt. He caws
Okay.
out in a screechy crow noise. Next is Kallista.
I'm stabbing the one in front of me.
Okay. Yep, that hits. Alright, also looks very hurt, and he also makes a shrieking noise, and it's just like, how dare you? How dare you?
Who's the bitch now?
He's like, this wouldn't have had to come to this if you just gave us our money. But
Well, you're the one that's
yeah,
hurt.
like you're just like pointing it out, like. But yeah, he's gonna try to. This time, he's gonna move over here and try to get Beth.
Okay.
It's just a good cardio.
Does a 13 hit?
Nope.
All right, he tries to swing and misses.
Okay. Good deal.
But yeah, next would be the other one, and he's gonna try to hit Kallista.
Okay.
Let me do that again. It fell off the table. Another 20. Not natural. It was the same as last time.
Yikes.
Yep.
And that would be 4 points of damage, piercing. Stab.
I'm hurt. I'm kind of hurt.
I don't have any stuff. No potions.
But yeah, next would
It's
be
okay.
Beth.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this one again.
Okay.
11.
Oh yeah, he's.
No, I meant to hit. Hit.
Oh yes. No, that does not hit. Oh,
okay.
sorry.
All right.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, it does not hit.
That's okay. It was a try. Before my turn's over, I'm gonna do. Hold on one second. Would action surge let me hit again? Or is that a different type of action?
I have to look. And also, I'm sending to the snap what a Kenku looks like, even though I'm sure you know, but because they're pretty. But action surge.
It says
I
can
know
take
that
one additional action
I
on
didn't.
top of my regular action and bonus.
Does that start at? Oh, that does start at second level. Yeah, yeah. Okay. No
If
wonder fighters are
so-
so
I'm
Cool.
gonna hit again.
second level.
17.
Yes, that works. I was just reading it.
4/.
Yeah, but you can only use it once per long rest, but that kind of works in this scenario pretty well. Oh, and yes, that he is gone. You see him die before you, and he's just like, it wouldn't have had to come to this if you just gave us your money.
It's like you can tell that like they just repeat things that they hear, like because they don't understand that they're.
Yep, so there's only, the one more left. He's gonna try to go after Beth this time.
Okay,
19.
that hits.
That'd be 5 piercing
Okay.
damage with his knife, well, a short sword.
Okay.
So, yeah. Next would be Beth's turn.
Did we skip me again?
It's okay. You go and then I'll go.
I'm so sorry.
I think we did.
I'm so sorry. It's your turn. I don't know why I keep doing that. I really don't.
It's because you're really excited for them to go.
Right? I feel so bad, but it's like right in front of me too. Like,
I'm going to stab it. Because that's the one that keeps hurting me, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, both of them
So
were,
you
but that one, yeah. 11 does not hit.
Oh. I'm hurt, so I'm...
But yeah, it
Okay.
already made its attack
Oh,
on
wait.
Jess, or on Beth.
But I can use a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
For what? But yeah.
Healing word.
Yeah, healing word's a bonus, right?
Yeah.
I meant to say that and I completely forgot to say it. Where are you? Is that in my main? Oh, it is.
All right.
We're better.
Yeah, now you're not as.
And
Yeah,
yep. So it's Beth's turn.
18 for 9 slashing.
Yeah.
I obliterate it.
It falls, and it looks like it was about to try to run away, but you just are like, oh, nope, slash. It is dead.
Okay.
And you got the puzzle piece. And if you want to, you can also have 3 short swords as well as some robes if you want to grab them.
Um, it depends. Because I know we've been taking things through each room. Are we able to take this out when we leave Marnie's head?
You wouldn't know that.
Well, yeah, I know, but this is my process. So, if
That's
we
what?
can't, my thinking process.
Oh.
So I'm thinking if worst comes and not all the stuff that we have on us disappears when we leave, then I think we should leave it and not
Yeah.
take it.
I'd be really sad if I lose my bag of holding.
You'll have to call up your grandpa.
Excuse me, Grandpa. I know it wasn't a memory, but like, can you please
You
give
can
me
get me
that
a bag of
talking?
holding.
And you
I
have
know
more than
you
one
have
person
it.
today. You have
I
more than
killed an
one person
entire
today.
village for you.
Just like,
An entire village for you.
but
Squiggles.
yeah. Where's
should
my
do-
paper?
I didn't mean to do that. That's
Fell down with the.
we should do one more room and then
Let me see.
wait.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so
What's the door?
it looks like it's black, but in between cracks in it you see bright red glowing like lava, and the door looks hot.
Okay, I take a step back.
I will.
I said, "Hey, this is all yours."
It's like you guys are the two opposite that make it work, because one that goes really well against fiery stuff and one that goes well against cold.
And water and
Yeah.
it's great how it worked out.
Yeah, so you're able to open the door. And in front of you, as soon as you walk in, you see what looks like a black dog. Its eyes are glowing, and you can see that inside of its mouth just looks like red, fiery anger, and he's pacing back and forth in front of a gated door, and hanging on the door is a puzzle piece.
I want to give the dog a ration.
Okay, make an animal handling. And I'm gonna send this to our chat thing. This is what it looks like. I'd say that, Kallista, you could recognize it. It's a hellhound.
I want it.
Oh yeah, your goat's still with you too, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will feed the goat to the
I
hellhound.
didn't even look at your thing yet, but yeah. No, but okay. Yeah. It looks at you and it sniffs and it grunts, but it does slowly take the ration from you.
Can I pet it?
Um, Go ahead and make a
Who's a
persuasion check with advantage.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He's a good boy. Yeah.
Well, since you did give it the ration, it does allow you to pet it, but it looks like at any moment it's ready to attack.
Probably shouldn't offer it the goat. I really want this hellhound.
I had this put in the game, like, I wrote this down even before you said it earlier, but after you said it, I was like, oh, perfect.
We could also give it the children jerky.
Oh yeah, let's give it a children jerky. All of it, because, I mean, I haven't been snacking on it.
Aw, no. Go ahead and make an animal handling with advantage, and both of you can do it since it's both of your rations.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, good. We ended up getting it.
Yeah, at first it was sniffing it like, but then it saw like the pile of it you offered it and was just like, oh yes, and
How
just
did
starts
you know?
like
This is
munching.
exactly what I wanted.
We fed the dog children jerky.
Well, it's a hellhound. I mean,
Yeah, so it eats it and it looks like it's actually relaxing a bit. Like it doesn't look angry like in this photo. It looks like more like a dog, and it just kind of starts wagging its tail, and you see the fire and it start to, even though it's still there, isn't as bright and as angry.
Does it have any toys laying around?
No, it looks like it's on a mission to guard the area.
Hmm. Does it sit? Can I tell it to sit? Does it listen? Is it trained?
It does look at you and it seems to understand what you're saying, but it doesn't sit.
Should I speak in Infernal?
Do you know Infernal?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell it to sit in Infernal, and you see it slowly sits down.
I don't know Infernal for sit.
For sit?
I mean, I do. I mean, my character does. I personally don't.
Oh, no,
know
it's
for
fine.
certain.
I won't make you speak a fake language.
just make it up right now. What do you think it would? I didn't know we had to learn the languages.
A hellhound understands Infernal, but can't speak it.
I don't think I can pronounce.
I
See if you
can.
can read this. Oh, nope. Hold
It's
on.
just bright.
I'll send it in the Discord. But really, my name is language. Suze. Turtle for sit. There.
All I see is choose between the
Suze.
high road and the low. She saw a cat in the neighbor's house.
Oh, I just picked a random thing for it to translate to Infernal because I wanted to see what the language was
Oh,
like. It's
yeah.
But sit is Suze.
Sus.
Suze.
Okay. And
Jesus.
you see him start to sit down and looks
Oh.
calmer, and you see his tail wag a little.
Ah.
So, yeah, and you see the puzzle piece in front of you.
Yes. All right.
I'm gonna tell him Kafka.
What's that?
Good boy.
Oh, and he wags his tail and looks happy.
Oh. I'm talking to a hellhound in Infernal. I want to
Okay.
take him home with me.
Why not? Imagine everyone's faces when they come.
You're gonna have a
A
goat.
hellhound and
Yeah.
a goat and a hellhound.
Yeah. Say that you ate some children, you know, the normal.
No, we won't
Saw
talk
some
about that.
saw some dinosaurs, you know. But yeah, he seems to obey you and he's following you.
Yeah, because come is Cappy.
Yeah.
It
And
sounds really weird coming from me. I feel like it's more demonic.
and Beth, even though you don't understand Infernal, you can memorize the things that she's saying to him, like the good boy and sit and stuff like that. He seems to like you too. It's just you have to know how to talk to him. But yeah, so there's a hellhound following you now.
Yes.
I think we have a very happy.
Like, nobody else wanted to play, so we got a hellhound and a goat.
We just have to train the hellhound to attack.
Yeah, you
I will
gotta.
learn more. I'm going to
So,
start copying Infernal languages or words for a dog. Like, everybody's going to be so proud of me.
I'm sending you the sheet for it just because he's basically your dog. Both of you can command him and control him, but you're gonna, like I said with Beth, you're gonna have to learn the uh, stuff from Kallista.
Okay.
And I'm just sending it to the group, the D&D Ladies group chat. And you could probably look it up too, but yeah.
I will think of a name for him. Is it a
Okay.
boy or girl?
Which one would you rather?
We have a boy goat. We need a
Okay, you have a female hellhound.
Sweet. I will find a name.
But yep.
Did we get the puzzle piece? I was so distracted by the dog.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Yeah, we'll grab it.
Okay. You could pass through and go to the hallway. Now have a hellhound, a goat following you. I really wish I saved this meme. It was like when all of your player or one of your players constantly wants to befriend every animal they come across.
I'm a bard.
Usually, yeah, I was gonna say, usually it's the druid, but
Yeah.
this is fantastic.
Usually it's like a ranger
I'm
or
the
druid
bard.
thing.
This is best day ever. Glad I skipped the dinosaur.
Yeah, I imagine the dinosaurs would be a lot harder to get to do what we want them to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, their main thing would have just been to attack you, and they're tough, so
Yeah.
it's a good thing you got through. I was thinking it'd be cool if you tamed one, but it would have been unlikely.
Yeah, 'cause like first looking at her animal handling and mine, we both have +0. So
Yeah.
But you rolled fairly well.
no, yeah, that's fine. But like, I'm thinking like it was a lot easier if we had someone with us that
Yeah.
had a higher animal handling. Because
Yeah.
us, the max would be 20, but somebody else, they could have a higher max. So,
True.
but, uh, okay.
I need to give somebody my goat.
Gotta get what?
Somebody needs a goat.
Oh. You're over the goat.
Beth, you want a goat? I can't take
Sure.
care of both animals.
I'll take it for now, but, I'm not used to what these species,
Oh yeah,
I'm not
you're
used
like
to what they
Kallista.
do. If
Yeah.
you gave me like a fish or a dolphin, that'd make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and the Hellhound is willing to listen to both Beth and Kallista, like both of you guys. It's just the command words you're gonna have to learn from Kallista.
Okay.
But
We'll
yeah.
share the animals. We'll have both custody over them.
Okay.
You can see like the Hellhound
Shared
sniffing
custody.
the goat, licking its lips.
No, no.
No, bad. Friends, not food. All right. So, are you interested in going to the next one?
Uh,
I do have work tomorrow, so I can't be
I
on
was
too long.
thinking maybe we should end here on a note where
Yeah.
We can end up a hellhound and a goat.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
might be able to play more throughout the week as well. I have a lot of time off due to,
Okay.
Christmas and whatnot. I'm not sure how much you guys have off, but
I
I
have
am off
Christmas off.
until
what's that?
I am completely off until the 2nd.
Oh,
I go
cool.
back on the 3rd.
That's
So,
really nice.
Yeah.
Good, good. So you'll be able to play during the week.
yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Woohoo!
Oh, that makes me so happy.
My job only gave us off Christmas.
Oh.
So I work the rest of the week.
Oh.
I'm saving my vacation for
For what?
May.
Why is that?
Zach and I are gonna go to Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're gonna spend 2 weeks there.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not really doing anything. I'll be working, but I have off, so I'll probably.
So you should be able to play at night at least.
Mhm.
Nice. But yeah, with mine, I took the vacation time off. They gave me Christmas Eve off and Christmas off, but I'm going to from there take Thursday. I took Thursday, Friday, and then I have Saturday and Sunday off. So yeah. I was
Okay.
also thinking at some point I was going to talk with everyone else about it whenever we all got on together. I'm going to try to make it so at least the last few rooms, because they're more important, try to get everyone on, especially if I can get Rachel on, because it's her thing, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I was going to talk with everyone, just see if we'd be interested in doing like movie nights, because there are like apps where you can have like multiple people streaming the same thing from like far away. Could like, even though it doesn't have to do with D&D, and I wouldn't do it on D&D nights, I thought it'd be just chill.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'd be.
Yeah, I thought that sounded fun, but I'm gonna have to look more into the actual apps and stuff because there's a lot of
I
them.
know. I think they have websites. Because when Zach and I were trying to, we dated long distance before then. We did streaming stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Like with movies, I think they have sites that multiple people can log on and then watch. I'll just have to.
Oh,
So then that way we don't all have to go, what time are you at?
yeah. So you know more about that than I do then. That'd be helpful.
I can look at that. Um, Yeah. So I'll look into it and I'll get. I don't want to.
Yeah. Totally.
Um.
That'd be pretty awesome, though.
Yeah, because I think they have. I'm pretty sure that they made stuff for that, like so you and friend watch online, or you and a significant other can watch stuff together, and then it's just one person presses play and everyone else logs in.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But if I can't find something like that, then we can do it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna get going then. I had fun tonight. I really
Yeah,
like how
me
it ended.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.